You stay on the line. We need to go back to our photographer colleague, Terry. Terry, can you hear us? No, Terry can't hear us. I need to press this button here, and I think if I do that, I think Terry will be able to hear us. Hello, Terry.
Hiya then.
Hello. Now, the last we heard from you, Gazza had turned up.
Yeah, he's here with me now in the car, and I'm just taking him away from the area of Rothbury. He's obviously getting a lot of attention because he's turned up, but he thinks that he can obviously help Raoul.
Right. Is there any chance we could talk to Gazza?
Oh, he says he knows that he can.
I've known him for years.
He's known him for years. Here, Gazza.
Right.
Can I call you back in 1 minute?
Right. Hello. Hello,
right,
Paul.
Paul. He's just... hang on, he wants to speak to you now.
He wants to talk to us now.
Yeah. Paul, I'll get you a cigarette. Here.
I've got him. Just tell him I'm pain with my ribs. I'll come back 1 minute. I'll speak to him and keep on the phone.
He's just lighting a cigarette up and he's going to talk to you.
Okay, fine. Well, that's good. I'd imagine a lot of interest in Gazza and what he might be able to help with.
Yeah, apparently he knows Raoul, and he's come to offer his help. He was a doorman in Newcastle, he's telling me.
I knew him for years.
And he's knew him for years.
Oh, right, okay.
So Gazza thinks he can actually be of assistance. What sort of assistance does he want to help? What help does he want to give?
Okay, here he is. He's coming on live.
Okay. Gazza?
Right, Paul.
What's this going live, what?
Gazza?
This live what?
Gazza, hello. Gazza.
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Hello, Paul. You're live on Real Radio.
Wait, I get trying to get the volume turned up.
Can you hear us okay, Paul?
Yeah, hang on. There you go.
Right. Hello, Paul.
Yeah, hello.
Paul, good evening. You're live on Real Radio. I just wonder, tell us about Raoul Moat, the Raoul Moat you know.
Raoul Moat, I knew him years ago. He used to be a bouncer at Newcastle. I knew him a lot of years since I was a young kid when I played for Newcastle. He was like a gentleman. Someone must have wound him up or done something, right? And all of a sudden I've just listened to the radio, right? I mean, on TV news.
Yeah.
Obviously he's killed someone and he's shot too, right? And
Well,
yeah, it doesn't matter. He's killed someone, which is not nice, really. Obviously, he must have been on drugs. And he shot 2 people, right? Now, I've heard on the news that obviously the drugs must have worn off. Now he's willing to give in. Right?
Oh, you have to point out that...
the police got a hold of him. Hear me out. The police have got a hold of him, right? He's a lovely bloke. I know that. So, at the end of the day, I think he's frightened in case he'll put his gun down. I know for a fact he will. He'll put his gun down, but I think he's scared in case the police shoot him and kill him. The drugs have worn off. All he wants to do is surrender. And any day when he shoots someone, I think, and kill someone and shoot 2 others, you may get what, 12 days, 12 years.
Paul, we don't know about that exactly, but just tell us, what would you say?
12 years, good behaviour, 6 years, then he's out. I know he's a good lad.
Well, what would you say? What would you, if you could hear a message from you, Gazza? What would you say to him tonight?
Well, I think if the police got hold of him, listen, I drove from Newcastle in a taxi to Rothbury, cost a lot of money. I brought a dressing gown for him, a big jacket. I brought some chicken, some bread. I know you're going to laugh at this one. I brought him a can of lager. I brought him a fishing rod, because I heard he was at the river, and I brought a fishing rod, so we can fish together. I'll have a chat with him. Give him a bit of, just talk to him, because I think I'm the only man, I think I can help him through this, because I've been through it.
So Gazza, are you going to go to the police and say, look, please, let me help you here. I know Raoul Moat. I can help you negotiate. I can help you sort the situation out.
I've just spoke to the police.
What do they say, Gazza?
Well, tell you, it was next to his taking photos, and the police went, I'm going to be in the papers tomorrow. I went, listen, I says, I know the guy, he's a nice guy. I says, he said, I want to go through where I had everything coned off.
Yeah.
I wanted to get through there, but the police wouldn't let us. So that was a waste of time saying, I knew him, because they would be frightened in case he might shoot me, you know? But I know him, he will not shoot me.
Well, it's a dangerous situation, though, Gazza, isn't it?
I'm not scared of it. Hey, listen, I've just been in a car crash, hit a wall at 90 miles an hour. I survived that. I'm sure I can survive a bullet. No, may look, he'll probably miss.
So what you're saying is, you want to go in there, you want to help negotiate.
I'm trying to find out where he is, without the police knowing. I've got a jacket, I've got a dressing gown, I've got some chicken, I've got some bread, I've got a can of lager, I've got a fishing rod. I've got my fishing rod, and I'm willing to sit down and just shout, Morty, it's Gazza. Just all I want to shout is, Morty, it's Gazza, where are you? And I guarantee he will shout his name out. I'm here. And me and him could sit and chat, have a little bit of fishing, and all I'll tell him is, yeah, Morty, listen. And
you think you could sort it out?
So if you like a sort of man-to-man chat with him, two pals on the riverbank.
Yeah, two friends on the middle of the bar from Newcastle, and all we'll say is, look at, listen, why don't we just, like, put the gun away, throw it in the river, and say, look at Morty, look at, the worst is the worst, you may get a 12-year stretch, the police are not going to kill you, because I know he's willing to give in now, because I think whatever he was on is worn off. I said, the police are not going to kill you. He may do 12-year stretch, obviously for killing someone, which is not very nice, but obviously he did it because he was high on drugs, probably, right?
Paul, have you been in touch with him recently?
For good behaviour, he'd get out after 6 years.
Paul, have you been in touch with him recently?
Have I been no, because I've been in hospital with that car crash.
When did you last talk to him?
Well, I've seen him, I spoke to him about a year and a half ago when he was in Newcastle.
And when you spoke to him then, how was he?
How was he? Sounds a bill. No wrong with him.
Gazza, thank you very much for being with us tonight. And
he's a bouncer, he's a good lad, he's a hard guy, non-fine, he's a gentleman. But it's not nice when your ex-girlfriend, his girlfriend ran off with another guy.
Gazza,
anyone.
Gazza, thank you very much for talking to us. We wish you well in your efforts to try to bring the situation to a peaceful resolution.
Do me a favour, do wish me well. Do wish Morty well, he'll be alright.
Well, I think you've done that already.
Right. Morty, I'll look for him, and I'll tell you what, I won't give in. I went from Newcastle over to Rothby, and then I'm going to stay in bed and see if I can find him. And I'll tell you what, he's the only one I think I can talk to him. And I ain't scared.
Paul Gascoigne, many thanks for joining us on Real Radio tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and do us a favour.
Go on.
Send a cheque through the post. Only joking.
Gazza, thank you for being with us tonight. You're listening to Real Radio on a Friday evening, and the time is just after 10 o'clock.
Real Radio. Breaking news.
Well, it is just after 10 o'clock. I'm Trina O'Driscoll. We're bringing you a special programme here on Real Radio this evening after the breaking news we've had over the last...